navigation might be one of my favorite routines in OpenSciEd. Um, from the student's perspective, I think it just helps so much with understanding what we're learning and how it connects to what we did yesterday and what we were left wondering, but also what does that mean in terms of this bigger picture that we're trying to unravel. Um, I think it works for a lot of reasons. One, like I think students really benefit from, they have 6 or 7 classes a day in a rapid fire succession, and they have a lot to hold and a lot of things to have up in there. So it gives them some time to kind of like come into the space and reorient themselves a bit, which I find always really helpful. And I think it helps smooth the rest of the class out. I think the first 5 or 10 minutes are often some of the most important parts of the class. Navigation is so crucial as well, because I think it includes people or students that weren't there the day before, or maybe weren't having the best day yesterday, or um, really didn't actually make sense of what everyone else was making sense of, really just didn't see what we were doing or what we figured out. So
I don't see the teacher guide as like a script of what I should be reading or saying, but I see it as a suggestion for how you could navigate within the lesson in particular. We talk a lot about navigation routine between lessons and how we end one lesson and start the next. But I think the navigation within the lesson is just as important for students to understand, like in this 45 minutes, where I got in minute 20 compared to where I was at minute 1 and where we're going to end at minute 45.
It's just like a really valuable like instructional tool in terms of like if students were absent, or like I see my students every other day, so by the time they get in here Wednesday they've been to 7 other classes. So it's just a really valuable, like, let's remind ourselves of like what have we figured out, and what questions did that help us answer, what questions have we not answered, like what are we still wondering, how might we answer these lingering questions